Niklas from The Hives. Hi, how are you?
Very good, thanks. Superb, in fact. Everything is great all the time.
Is it great all the time? Aren't you a bit tired of touring now?
No, touring kind of gives you energy, or at least the shows. Since it's super. Everything's great.
Now, your new album, The Death of Randy Fitzsimmons, came out in August. A lot of sold-out shows now. Actually, we might say 2023 is the year of The Hives, yeah?
2023 definitely is the year of The Hives, or at least one of many.
Tonight, another sold-out show here in the Ancienne Belgique in Brussels. Not your first time here, the fourth. Any memories to share?
Yeah, I mean, this has been one of those venues where we, like people were asking us about today, if we're coming back and all, but it's one of those long-lasting venues that's been around for, well, pretty much since we first started playing here. And, people are working at these venues, that they're doing something right. It seems, that you come back and you always feel, very welcome and all. And the venue, like the room, first of all, is great. I remember the first time I walked in here, it's their big red room. And it kind of looks a little bit like that AC/DC Thunderstruck video with the balconies and all.
About that new album of yours, you know what I'm going to ask. It has been 11 years without new music. Yeah. But I guess you're probably getting tired of it. But what have you been doing these 11 years?
The first I released a record in 2012, on the Lex Hives record. And then I guess we sort of toured that one for like 3 years. We usually tour a record for like 3 years. And then we started getting these offers that were, kind of too fun to turn down. We were touring with AC/DC in Australia, and we were, doing all kinds of fun stuff. And just sort of keeping at least semi-busy playing shows. And also trying to, get in contact with Randy then, our Randy Fitzsimmons, who's sort of like our sixth member. And I mean, that was unsuccessful for a very long time. So we just kind of kept playing, kind of pretending that things were fine, kind of. It's just a boring drag of, not being able to release new music, I think. We're in great shape now as far as a band. We got great momentum, we're doing great. And it's, I wouldn't mind a new record, going to work on a new record. That'd be fun, I think.
I heard you were working on this record, like really working on it. It had to be good, but it doesn't sound like a lot of work with The Hives. I mean, the songs are there, they're straightforward, the energy is always there. It doesn't feel like you guys are constantly tweaking and like really working on them.
Well, we are. I mean, every Hives record takes a long time to make, and there's a lot of work that goes into each record. And it's for something to sound so obvious, it's supposed to almost sound like someone came up with a great idea, like someone invented it. Like, if you're going to invent the wheel, like that's sort of simple. But if you have, 5,500 drawings of wheels that don't work, then that's a problem. You want it to be the perfect wheel once you're going to present that to the world. So that's what we've been doing with all the records. Basically, it's making Hives records is kind of like laying a jigsaw puzzle, where you got to try out all the pieces. Like you can see where they fit, but you also have to try all the wrong solutions before you know for a fact that this is the right solution. Like, this is how you do it. Even a song like Trapdoor Solution or something like, which is, I guess, like a simple song, that can take forever to make. Even though it doesn't sound like it, you still want to make sure that this is the type of perfection that you're after.
You guys are not only famous for your music, but also for the suits. You got a lot of beautiful suits now, again, from Randy, I guess. Black and white. I saw footage from the concert in Amsterdam a few days ago. They were drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
Do you get to clean them? How many suits do you guys have? How does that work, the suits?
We have a bunch, but they, after one show, or pretty much after 3 songs, and they're all ruined. Like, you can... Like, they're all ruined, so they'll be ruined for a tour, and then we get, we'll get new ones, and then we get, destroy them for a tour. But there's no way of keeping up with how sweaty it gets. Like, there's no way. It's not like people are walking on in regular clothes and they can wash them and it'll be all fine. These are destroyed after one show. There'll be sweat and there'll be blood and there'll be kinds of whatever gooey, that comes from both us and the crowd. So it's, but yeah, we try and keep up with. We have a tour manager who's working hard on the laundry.
But I also heard you or your brother say in an interview, either you make one great record like the Sex Pistols and quit, or you go at it for ever, actually, and do like the Rolling Stones. So you guys are going for the second option, I guess.
Yeah, and that kind of just sorted itself out. I mean, we were planning on making 3 records. We always thought that it was, bands would make 3 great records and then they would make a 4th one that kind of sucked. And we said, so we'll just release 3 records then. But after the 3rd record, we were kind of, well, it doesn't feel like we're done here. So we're still good, why should we quit, So maybe we're one of the lucky ones that sort of got out of there with, even a 4th good record, or possibly even a 5th and a 6th.